and welcome to another season of Behind the Scenes with SA Fashionista. I'm your host, Valerie Garza. Today we're going to be interviewing Sheila Masterson, who is the Regional Director for Fashion Group International. She's going to talk to us a little bit about the perks and some information about the membership and how you can join. Can you give me a little bit of background about Fashion Group?
I sure can. Fashion Group is a global organization. It's actually a not-for-profit organization. It was founded in 1928 by 17 fabulous women. Some of the names of these women are, I don't want to leave anyone out, and I won't mention everyone, but it is on the website. Elizabeth Arden, Margaret Case, Eleanor Roosevelt, Helena Rubinstein, Julia Coburn, Lilia Daché. So as you can see, and the list goes on, some really, really amazing women. And the group has moved it forward into the modern age, and we do have men members in our group. So it makes it a fabulous organization, and it's open to all people in the fashion industry, which includes interior designers, real estate people, developers, photographers, artists, architects, really any industry that permeates some part of that with fashion.
And so, being the regional director,
yes.
What does that all encompass? Who is Sheila Masterson?
Sheila Masterson, as the regional director of the Fashion Group International, it's a really big job. It's a fun job. The regional director basically oversees our other board members and hopefully makes a plan for the group to grow and thrive and recruit new members. And that's pretty much my job, is to oversee and delegate and build a group and have events that are fabulous. So that's why we had our first ever annual Fashion Week in 2009. And it was quite a success.
That was the inaugural Fashion Week for San Antonio, for most people who don't know. Also, for people that are interested in becoming members of FGI, what advice do you have for them?
My best advice would be to either call myself. You can call me on my cell phone at 210-825-4431, or you can actually go to the website, which is www.fgi.org. and you go to the San Antonio region and you can find a membership form and you can join online if you wish.
Okay, and so FGI also, you were mentioning a second ago that it's a pretty big organization and started in New York.
It started in New York in 1928, but it's actually a global organization. We have chapters in Mexico City, which I say that because that's really our neighbor, and we also have chapters in Japan. I mean, it's really incredible. So it's a very powerful organization to belong to as far as for networking, resources, and for camaraderie in the industry.
So, becoming a member, what sort of benefits would a member?
The benefits that you get as a membership is, well, first of all, you get to participate in our dynamic events. However, membership does not preclude participation. Our events and Fashion Week is open to all sponsors and all people that want to participate. But with your membership, it actually links you up with the global organization and gives you access to all events in New York and across the whole globe. So it's powerful in that manner, and it also gives you such things as what they call benefit styles. So you get certain discounts off certain vendors that offer them to the group. You also get a wealth of information by belonging to the group. And more importantly, you get to participate in all the events and help make your own events. And so your voice is the most important thing I think you get when you become a member.
Awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about how the inaugural Fashion Week 2009 went?
Well, we do have pictures on the internet, and you can watch a video and some footage from the event. But it really started out as an idea in a backyard over a swimming pool the year before, when we had a green fashion show over a swimming pool with designers from San Antonio. And we won an award in New York for this event. We didn't know an award existed.
Wow.
You know, we just were doing it because we wanted to make something happen in San Antonio and make fashion more of a forefront in people's minds and thoughts. And so we had this event, and it was a great success with an award. So then we decided, well, okay, so for this next year, and that was the year then that I became the regional director. It was kind of like one of those stories, oh, let's get Mikey to do it, kind of like that. Well, I was the Mikey.
Wow,
so,
that's awesome. So is that the same thing as the Go Green Gala?
Right, that's exactly.
Is that what it is now?
Yeah, exactly. It was called Go Green. It was actually Au Naturel, Fashion Au Naturel, and there were some wonderful people like Roger Christian Associates helped with the logo for the first event. And you have to understand that we really have built this organization off basically the people and the energy and the resources that came to this organization. And we've increased membership about, at least 60%. So people want this. It tells me a couple different things. That people want this, they need it, and they enjoy it. So we had about 300 people attend the All Natural first event over a swimming pool, which was really neat. And then we had 2009 at the Sunset Station, and we had close to 600 people attend. Wow. We were sold out. The event was a great event. We raised money for scholarships and fabulous runway fashions. We had 2 segments to it. We actually featured several designers, and then we had a second segment with students and people from San Antonio that actually made their own outfits out of recycled materials. And so,
wow, is that I went to a couple of different events for the inaugural Fashion Week, and there are just a number of different fashion shows that go on. I mean, one of the ones I was a part of, and you talking about recycling clothing and all that, was the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center. They had a fashion show. And that so for organizations like that, do they need? Is there any? Do they need to contact you to become a part of the list of events? Or
yes, definitely. We had, and they were actually, the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center was actually on the Fashion Week calendar. If you go to the Fashion Group's calendar of events, we promoted everybody's event. But it would say at the bottom whether or not it was an FGI sponsored event, because that is important.
Okay. So that's another thing for people who are wanting to become organizations that want to be a part of Fashion Week International, or I'm sorry, Fashion Group International. You can definitely check up on the website or contact Sheila to become a part of those events. So for Fashion Week 2010, what can we expect to see?
Well, actually for 2010, we have a lot of things on our roster. First and upcoming is going to be the DVD presentation. It's a trend overview. It's narrated by Mary Luther. What makes us different than a lot of others is the fact that it's global. It's not just one fashion show, it's every single fashion show from across the world. And it's compiled onto a DVD. So we're launching our year for 2010 with Fashion Group, displaying this DVD at UIW. It's going to be on, let's see here, I want to make sure, January 27th, Wednesday, January 27th at 6:45 in the library on the 2nd floor. So I hope everyone will come out, and this is also posted on the website, on the Fashion Group website. And there is a nominal fee for students. It's $5. If you're an FGI member, it's $10. If you're a non-member, $12. See, so if you join, you've saved yourself $2. One of the perks of joining. So we hope you come out for that. And then after this, we're going to, of course, have our monthly fashion flocks, in which we love for people to participate, all groups and people in San Antonio. And usually what a fashion flock consists of is we pick a venue in the city, and we might have it themed, or we might not, or we might have someone give a quick presentation or talk about their organization and what they do. And then of course we have lots of refreshments and cocktails. Fashion vlogs.
It's always fun.
Yeah, fashion vlogs are supposed to be informal, more of a networking, so everyone can gather together and meet.
Definitely.
And then we're going to have four-legged fashion in the spring.
What is that?
Well, it's basically exactly that. Animals with 4 legs and their fashion. And so this will be the first year we have this event. There are other cities in the fashion group that have this event, like Dallas. But basically, it's the same thing. We're going to raise money for a pet foundation in San Antonio, maybe SNPSA or one of the others. And we're going to have dogs in fashion. We're going to have a runway show.
Wow.
Well, maybe not dogs, maybe cats too. I mean, we haven't had pets. Yeah, your pets. Bring your pets.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be, that one is going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we'll have in the fall the 2010 Fashion Week. So we really do hope people come forward. Yeah. We are in the planning stages. We do not have official dates yet. We will have them by the end of this month, and they will be posted on the website. Awesome. And we're looking for committee members and, all kinds of people to participate.
It's a lot of useful information about Fashion Group International and the membership and the perks. So thank you so much. And a special thanks to Sazy's Photography for allowing us to use the studio today. That was this week's edition of Behind the Scenes with SA Fashionista. I'm your host, Valerie Garza. Remember, you can online at safashionista.com or twitter.com/safashionista. We'll see you guys next time on another edition of Behind the